Right, so this is something a bit different feeling. We're doing an auto to manual conversion on a pre-facelift 10p Discovery td5. My own td5. Something I've never done before. I've not seen any videos online, anybody doing it. And we're doing it. So we're giving it a shot. We've got the box. We bought a donor. I'm a little bit late in probably doing these videos, to be honest. This is the first one. I'm just want to give a bit of insight into people that are wanting to do it in the future, that want to have a look, want to know before they delve into doing it, how hard it actually is. And it's not that difficult. You need to swap your pedal box and this plate. So you have a series of 10mm bolts all the way around. Hold this plate on, and then you have three 13mm bolts, nuts, sorry, there's one there, one here and one there, and they hold part of your column on, but this plate, there's a hole there that slides over the column. To get this plate off, you need to remove this. So there's a bolt buried. Probably can't see it. There's two bolts. There's a 10mm. The old, you might just be able to see it there, just above my knuckle on my finger. There's a 10mm bolt there, and then there is a Torx one just there. There's also a 10mm there. Need to undo that, but you get no play. You get a bit of back and forth with that, not enough to be able to remove it. So Land Rover in the wisdom decided to use a nut that's like an anti-tamper nut sort of thing. I am going to replace it, and I couldn't get it off no matter what I tried. So I ground a slit in it, used a big flathead, and we've undone it. Remove this red clip. This section removes off. You can pull this out and take your plate off. Before you take the plate off, you need to remove brake booster. There's two 13mm nuts inside the car that you need to undo. I'll show you that now. They're the 13mm nuts that you need to take off from up there. Remove both of them. Following on from the two 13mm nuts that I just showed you, they're the studs. That's your brake booster. And they're the studs. You need to go inside the car to get to the two 13mm nuts to remove that, to be able to pull the pedal box out. There's my auto pedal box. Really easy. Like I say, you've got a series of bolts all the way around. They're all 10mm, barring the three 13mm nuts that hold part of the column on. You've got your throttle switch and a brake switch to remove the auto one. Really simple, not a lot to it. When doing an auto to manual conversion, you also need to take this plate out of the manual. So you need to drill the rivets out, and you need to remove this plate. Otherwise you will have a big gaping hole where your auto selector used to be. You want the rubbers, so you've got the rubbers. You also need, excuse that everything's everywhere, it's been stripped and I've sort of just piled everything in as we go. You also need the manual loom, so this disconnects inside the car below the centre console. This is the manual one. It's only short, got a bung where it goes through body. This bit goes in cab, that goes through body. This bit goes to your transfer box and your gearbox. That's the manual loom, that's what you need. You need one of them. Coming back into the car, you've got This is this is where you drill your rivets out for your plate. You know, you've got like your auto, usually your selector, auto selector would sit here. We're doing away with all that. We don't need that. Good riddance to the auto shite, basically. So coming in here, we've got for your manual loom. Now we need to disconnect these, and we need to plug the manual loom into one of these, and I'm not sure which one it is, but I think it's this one. We've got to plug the manual loom in, and that goes to your transfer box, your XYZ switch, and I'm not too sure what else is on it. Like I say, this is the first for me doing it. I've not seen any, I've heard of people doing it. People have told me, you know, it's fairly easy to do, and this is me just having a go at it at home, on driveway, in between work and family and everything else, but we're getting somewhere. So I'll show you what it looks like underneath. We've got a new crank seal. Still need to change spigot bush, bearing, bush, whatever you want to call it. This is the other end of that loom that I was just showing you. That goes to your XYZ switch. No, it doesn't. That goes to your gearbox. That goes to your XYZ switch. They go to your transfer box. Them two there go to your transfer box. You know, there's a lot of room under here once. I didn't remove the cross member. This one, I removed. This one further back, but I didn't remove the rest. And that is absolutely fine. I originally stripped it because we had clunking noise on full lock, left and right. We had clunking noises, and I presumed it was front end axle, so I stripped it. Diff, shafts, wheel bearings, the lot, and the front end were fine. Spun the transfer box, drained the fluid, and it were knackered. So I took the transfer box off, and it had knackered the output shaft on the back of the auto box. So he says, right, it's a manual, it's time for a manual. Do away with auto, bang a new clutch in it, LOF, I've got an LOF clutch for it, and we're flying. And on top of all this, we've got a D1 V8 that's a project that I'm sure will make an appearance at some point soon. I've just been too busy doing everything else.